Hey guys, and welcome back once again to Dragon Age Origins. Last time we saw each other, we dealt with the Dalish, and I think what there's a quest in here that I haven't done, so I'm gonna go see about that. Um, I just kind of returned to camp, let everybody heal up, dropped off a bunch of herbs for the Dalish, but yeah. I need to get Then's sword back to him, but that means I need to go to Soldier's Path. I don't think I'm quite leveled enough for that right now. Hello.
Sire, I have more news. Oh, yes. Well, it seems that the fighting has gone
Enough.
exactly as you...
I would like to know what you intend to accomplish, Father. Should we not be fighting the Darkspawn instead of each other?
The nobility should be brought into line and then the Darkspawn defeated. This is no true blight, Honora. Only Kaelin's vanity demanded it be so.
Beg pardon, sire. But blight or no, we may not have the manpower to face the Darkspawn soon.
Kaelin approached your legions for support, did he not?
Never! Marek and I drove those bastards out! We'll not roll out the welcome for them now.
We need help, Father. We cannot deal with this crisis alone.
Ferelden will stand on its own! I will lead it through this, Honora. You must have faith in me.
Did you kill Kaelin?
Kaelin's death was his own doing.
There's a lot of cutscenes happening. Join the fray. They didn't give me time to. Hi, Elric. The royal colors of Ferelden's former king still shine through in the stains of this man's uniform. Okay. You remember him as Elric Moraine, a member of Kaelin's Honor Guard and close confidant.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man. You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some Darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You were there with the Grey Wardens,
Mm-hmm.
one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
At least they didn't
Leave
suffer
it to
long.
me to be the one who lingers. But if it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens. The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
But you said Kaelin entrusted it to you.
I was
Calm
afraid.
down, Wynn.
I thought I would lose it on the
Chill.
battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Where?
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
You'll be taking me along, won't you?
Yes.
Call me sentimental, but I left behind some dark spawn that really deserve a sword through the middle.
The events at Ostagar still haunt my thoughts, Warden. If that is where we are headed, I would like to accompany you.
Okay.
It is vital that the king's documents do not
I
fall into
imagine,
the
I don't know
wrong
who
hands.
all would
As for
want
Marek's
to
sword,
accompany you
it is
to
too powerful to be
Ostagar.
pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor.
Ooh.
And if you happen to find Kaelin's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
I can't type at all because my joints are... not the best. I think I'd like to... I don't know. I really don't know if I want to save Kaelin or not. Or not Kaelin, Loghain or not in my recordings. Like, I don't know if that's something that I should do. We're gonna go to Redcliffe. I don't want to make that decision yet.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly? I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often.
I always use that whenever he's talking
would
about
have
this, because
told
I like
you,
to make it more lighthearted.
It never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well.
I think I'm gonna harden
The
Alistair in
Arlessa
this
made sure
playthrough.
the castle wasn't a home to me by that point.
I think that would be a good idea, because I've never hardened Alistair, so that'll give me some new dialogue as well. I've also never spared Loghain either.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so
I know where
furious
that's
at being
at.
sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. See? I knew you could do it. It's easy, isn't it?
Alright. Let's go, buddy. Thank you for walking ahead of me. I thought I was leading.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Fuck it! Sure!
The Arl? Then you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
No.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Well, that's just typical, isn't it?
We've no
Thank you for
army
your
to
input,
defend
buddy.
us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, our Lehman's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Okie dokie. I don't know if I'm gonna send Jowen into the Fade or not. Hi, Vex. Hello, dear.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
Yes.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
What a remarkable coincidence.
No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
I love you, Tegan. Oh my god.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Let's go.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Thank you. Let's go.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists.
Doesn't she have a quest?
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time.
You might want to stand up straight, baby.
Now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know
Your
where
poor
he
back's
is.
gonna hurt.
I'm so scared they got him too.
I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
You might want to stand up straight, though, honey.
You know, we don't have the men we need.
Poor back's gonna hurt.
Numbers just keep growing each night.
So you're the Grey Warden, are
Yes. You and I have
I
similar
heard they
facial
all
hair.
died with the king. Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
That's good. The survival rate of ingrates is remarkably low, so I hear.
I love that Zevron has so much to say.
Mayor of what's
What
left
the
of
hell?
village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Have faith.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What can I do?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Alright.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything
What
out of my stores.
just happened?
There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
Can I come in?
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Charisma. Fixes everything.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular
I know you want me to
wanted?
find your daughter.
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
That's okay. I got you.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing. And I didn't
But, like,
believe
I
him
want
either.
to go up there.
I want to promise.
Yes.
Promise me that you'll look for her.
Yes.
That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
Yes. I will find her.
We will do our best. Please believe us, friend.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least. And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased.
Yes.
If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
That's okay. Please don't fall on your forge. The left. Ooh, great.
As you say.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything you'll need in there. But it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up. Yeah, let me open it for you.
Thank you, buddy.
I have the key.
Thank you. That's so nice. You have no reason to give me access, but you're giving me access anyway, and I appreciate it. You definitely picked the lock on the door.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I don't mean any
Apology
harm.
accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
I'm sorry.
You broke into my house for that? It must be worth something to you.
What? Am I able to skip it?
Since he's not here, I don't see how that's my problem. I'll let it go for 6 sovereigns.
Nope.
The number's got a nice sound to it, don't you think?
No.
If that's all you want, sure. Now, why don't you take your sword and leave?
What are you doing?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Which is why you should probably go out there.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
You're a coward.
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do
Or
they?
hear me out. They need both of us.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run
I
around
really
the open
don't
waiting
want to
die.
intimidate you, buddy. Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Put in a good word for you.
You might just be able to pull that off.
Okay.
Fine. I'll throw in with the militia.
All right.
For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Okay. Not asking you to.
These humans don't know the hilt of a sword from the pointy end.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say.
Yes.
I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow. I have a good feeling about tonight.
I'm really hopeful that... I don't end up having them killed. 'Cause I swear to God that always seems to happen.
Do you think the tower is ever going to get back to what it was, Wynne?
I don't know. A great number of people died. It will be difficult to imagine rebuilding, with that cloud hanging over everything for many years to come.
Do you think you'll be there? To help rebuild, I mean, once this is all over with.
I cannot say. Even if I survive this blight, I am a very old woman, Alistair.
Why? Because of some grey hair? You are a formidable woman, Wynne. You could see that it happens.
I think you overestimate the number of years I have left. But perhaps you are right. Or perhaps the memories of what happened there will be too strong for me to face.
I have a hard time believing that.
Well, it's good to have someone that believes in me so. Now, if I could only feel the same way myself, that would be something.
Greetings, Grey Warden.
Hi.
I am as relieved as Bantigan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Call me Aiden.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance.
Okay.
Perhaps you could approach
Let me go
Mother
get the
Hannah in
amulet. Come on.
Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
All right.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Let's go.
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish.
Alright. Okay, let's run all the way down here again.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
Give me those placebo amulets.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left?
Yes.
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Give me them placebos.
I have done all I can for them. I pray what Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. I can pray with them and give...
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him?
You mean you want
Ral
me
is
to
very
let them
powerful.
think the Maker protects
Give me them
them in a real
placebos.
sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery.
It's not.
Very well.
Placebos
If
work.
it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and... Now please.
Can I get your
What is
blessing?
it you need? Of blessed art...
Alright, thank you. I don't know if that's actually necessary, but...
As you say.
It feels important. Why did I have to run all the way back up here?
Where are you going? I thought you were going to help us.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, it looked like you were. If you did leave, I doubt we'd still be here when you got back. I'm just saying.
I wasn't gonna leave, though. I was heading this way. Did I head in the wrong direction? Am I just stupid? I thought I went up. I went up here. I was working my way up here. What? What
The
happened?
Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything? If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
Good. Glad I could help.
I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
I'm ready.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
I'm ready.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
They're coming!
No people wait.
Get to your positions! Make ready!
Alright. I'm gonna end this episode here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That seems like a good idea. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you will, and have a great day.